How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? So I'm excited. My channel has hit 100,000 views. I don't know about you, but I'm excited about that. I have 100,000 views. So come over, hit the like button, and listen. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. All right, subscribe to the channel. All right. I get my YouTube printout, and over 70% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So please subscribe. So if you can, if you're allowed to comment, come over and comment on the button. Oh, I got to plug the laptop in. I've been, all right. Hi, Felix. How are you? Yeah, congrats, 100,000. So if I go over to my channel, so you go to my about, it's every few days is when it updates. So that updates every few days, and it's finally right there, everybody. Boom. All right, all right. So my computer's beeping at me. It's telling me that my OneDrive is full. My OneDrive is how I make my videos with my handheld GoPro. All right. So, and its computer's telling me whatever computer. All right. So I'm excited about that. And also you can see I put some work in. I put some work in on the map behind me. Right. I just put some work in. I still got paint on my hands. So so decided to do a little something special there. It needed to get done. I was procrastinating like so long. I was procrastinating so long on that. Oh, it was several months I didn't do anything. So that's good. So Monday, let's give it, already updated on what's been going on. Monday is my court date at 10 a.m. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Who knows who's going to be there or what is going to be said. So it's exciting. So my connection's not so good. I don't know. It's probably glitching really bad for you guys. Sorry, I'm just going live from a laptop, and it's not that good sometimes. So if it's all glitchy, I'm sorry. And it's buffering on you. It cuts out quite a bit of what I say, but it is what it is. So, I mean, it's been a long road. 100,000 views. I didn't really get 100,000, pretty big milestone for me because my channel at one time had 0, right? I don't know about you guys. Is it coming in clear? Can someone let me know? Because I'm keeping on this up here that it's unstable and it's trying to reconnect. So I haven't got that fixed. Now, some channels get that in a day on a video. So that's, doing whatever. Yeah, it's buffering a bit. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's not a connection. I hear you fine, but the video occasionally. Okay. So some of my best videos. So my number one video that I have is me taking down the bag. That's got almost 17,000 views. And the second, the second best video with almost 10,000 is me in jail saying, I'm in jail. That one's got almost 10,000 views. The video that I ever made when I said I'm going to be a YouTuber, that has got close to 600 views. So my first video that I made when a long time ago, but I didn't get serious until almost a year ago. So probably about 14 months ago, getting serious about making videos. All right. So someone told me the other day, I ran into them. They're like, number 19. I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm like, thanks. She goes, yeah. Someone told me the other day I was number 19. So that's for, have you made any money from this yet? So Michael, no. So what I used to have was donation. I used to have a donation. The LGBTQ had all that shut down. YouTube requires that you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours. And I have the watch hours, but I don't have the subscribers yet. So once I get to 1,000 for subscribers, that's when YouTube and the advertisers start reaching out to your channel. Thank you, and congrats. So, but I'm going to try to set up another way people can donate to the channel, but it has to be secure from being shut down because PayPal, Patreon, and GoFundMe all canceled on me because somebody sent them a Facebook post that I haven't even been on Facebook post. I haven't even been on Facebook since 14 months ago. So these companies are just not allowing my subscribers to help out my channel. They're trying to shut me down. Yeah, people. They're trying to shut Flat Earth Watertown, New York. They want to shut me down. That's right. They don't want me to have this channel. They don't want me to make money. It was a small donation, but it kept on getting reported. I had 2 different PayPals, a Patreon, and a GoFundMe that all got shut down by the LGBTQ. So I got people hating. I got a lot of haters. That's one thing. I got a lot of haters. So, I got to deal with that on a daily basis. But so that 100,000 views takes a lot of work. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys got more than that, but most of you guys probably don't have 100,000 views. And I tell you what, I have over 200 and so what makes me different than a lot of other channels is the amount of videos that I have. I have a lot of content. The last time I checked, it was close to 240 videos that I have put up. It includes, running live, or so Joe Dirt says no hate here. That's cool. All right. So I'm excited about that. So advertisers also hit me up for YouTube views because what's good about this is I would say half these local views, like that's probably, I would say at least half. There has been reasons why videos haven't gotten a lot of views lately. News Junkie, it's a local place. They share video. New 7 News showed my video and they showed my name, Flat Earth Watertown, New York, on their broadcast. And who else? I mean, it's pretty well known that I got a YouTube channel. and stuff. So that's locally here in Northern New York, people know about my YouTube channel. This is important. Now, I've been getting some feedback that needs to change. My friend Dale, he told me that everybody calls me a nut job. Like, oh, the nut job. I guess I'm known as the nut job. So I guess I'm known as that. So to tell people the truth, I guess I'm the nut job. But Dale told me, he defended me and said, you have no idea who he is. You got to talk to him. He'll explain it to you, you know. But thanks for sticking up for me. But Dale's been telling me that for many, many months about how every time he mentions me to somebody, they say, oh, that guy, that nut job. Well, you know what? Maybe I'm a little crazy for standing up for the truth because you got to be crazy for God, you know, but I got the truth, though. So Michael Palmer says, just keep putting some different content, maybe go out to different Watertown spots. You could do random interviews, maybe some local history, just a suggestion. Well, that's great. That's great. I like that. To do some more interviews and do some Watertown history. Yeah, Watertown has a fascinating history. Watertown does have a fascinating history with its architecture and the business and the people that came through Watertown. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. So Adrian says, nut job is a compliment when it comes from a globalist. Exactly. Exactly. So the globalists think I'm a nut job. All right, globies. You globalists, shame on you, globies. All right. Brainwashed people think flat earth are crazy. Yeah. Well, that's what happens. But he's been telling me for a while. Every time he mentions me to somebody, he'll come back and say, "Hey, man, they think you're a nut job." And I'm like, well, that's what happens because that's people didn't look into it. They, you know, they think, how can this guy really know about creation more than the mayor, more than the school, more than our governor, more than our president? How can this guy, Donnie Lee, know this information when the whole globe thinks that it's a globe? All the globalists think it's a globe. That's by the hand of God of grace, is why I know. Okay? God is very clear. Ask him for wisdom, he'll give you wisdom. And I've been praying for wisdom for many, many, many years. Okay? All right? This is like all creation nowadays is a hidden, it's hidden. It's a hidden secret amongst the earth that we must discover. And it's guess what? The Holy Spirit brought it into my life. And I tell you what, it's one of the most amazing things to come to know. I mean, come to know the Lord and be saved on day one, but to have a journey as a Christian after years and years and years and years and asking for wisdom and learning things over the years, to come to know true creation, like it's not a ball flying through space. Whoa, I gotta go tell everybody. Everybody's gotta know. Yeah. I mean, like, it just makes me excited, but mad too, because everybody's brainwashed and think it's real. And they say, how can this nut job think the earth is flat? Ha ha ha, he's so stupid. Ha ha, well, he never went to college. Ha ha ha, he never graduated high school. Ha ha ha. First off, yeah, I did go to college. Yeah, I did graduate high school, and I was even in the Navy. All right. So I'm a Navy vet too. All right. So, I mean, people say, oh, he must be educated. Please. my I went through the same schooling most people go through when all the way up to college. Okay, so I mean, come on now. It's all, I thought I was learning that because I went back to college I went back to college late. Most people go right after high school. I didn't go back to college until I was 25. Okay. And the people calling you nut job or serving Satan without even knowing it. Yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't help that the mayor makes fun of me on a public press release. He's like, did you guys see the public press release the mayor put out? He's like, the guy literally believes the earth is flat. He put it out there in public records like he literally believes the earth is flat. So he can make fun of me, you know? But yeah, guess what, everybody? It's not a ball in space. It's motionless. Water's above. Okay. Listen, I just makes me so mad that people have a bad impression of what's going on here. Now, whatever. I don't hear what people have to say, but oh, it changed. So Michael says, I'm not a flat earther. That being said, I have a question. You believe the earth is flat as opposed to being round. Does that change anything? Yes, Michael, that changes everything. That completely changes everything. Should we live our lives any different? Yeah, actually, we should, because if anything, you should grow closer to God, okay, with knowing this information. Okay, so when you know that God is literally about 100 miles above the firmament, he's right above us, and his throne is closest under the North Star, okay, when you know that's where God's realm, that's where he is, up there, where his throne is, looking down, all right, and outer space ain't real. That should make you grow closer to God. That would make you want to be more living God, the creator of all things. Okay. To realize that the whole world, that means the president, the senators, our governors, these people are in on it. Then you got teachers who are just teaching the policies and everybody following policy. Like the whole world's in on it. Yeah. But we can go back to the scripture. Scripture tells us that, yeah, the whole world is going to be in on it. And scripture talks about men like me and people like me that the low are going to listen. We have this bit of wisdom of knowing true creation is like a divine. Okay. I'm serious. Like God is starting to shake the branch to knock all the dead things off it. All right. And this is like a dividing line. You're absolutely right. People have been saying, oh, your salvation. Like, listen, I'm telling you the truth of how things are. If you want to go believe Satan and the spinning ball theory, that's between you and God. And I'm giving Satan over God. And it includes there's a ball spinning in space. All right. So we should live differently. It may be differently. Listen, I'll tell you what. When I found out about flat Earth, it reminded me I made a promise to God that I wasn't doing before. Because I made him a promise a few years before that I was going to make an effort to follow him better, efforts in our community. Like I knew that I had to work. I had to work in Watertown. Like I knew that God has called me some work in Watertown. And when I found out the truth of creation 3 years ago in 2000, May 6, 2017, I told the devil, watch out, I'm fully equipped. I am fully equipped to teach. And then I started to get busy on Facebook with my channel. I had a page called Flat Earth Watertown, New York. LGBTQ got all that canceled. All right, so Facebook kicked me off, and then I moved over to YouTube, and I've been on YouTube for 14 months consistently. Even though my channel, that's when I made my Google account, like years ago when I had a smartphone. I made an account, then I just used it like a normal person would, and just watched other people's videos. But John Connor says, "Congrats on 100K. I'm no longer flat Earth." I'm no longer flat Earth, but still stand with many views. John Connors. I don't. What do you mean you're no longer flat Earth? What kind of what are you saying there? You're no longer flat Earth. You're back on the spinning ball theory. All right. I'm not talking about mountains and valleys. All right. We got that. We got hills. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the more spinning ball Earth is the more ridiculous story. Think about it. What's more crazy to think that you're spinning through space? You're going all over the place, right? Or someone to say it's motionless. Who's the crazier person? People don't stop to think about these questions. So I don't know. Definitely not round. Okay. Hmm. That caught me off guard. Saying no longer flat. I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't no spinning ball. She's flat plane. That's why God says the face of the earth. All right. Face means flat plane. All right. Once you go flat, you don't go back. Now, I heard a lot of different theories. I'm not going to go into them because I've already examined these and they're stupid. But I've seen a lot of theories about when people say the Earth's not flat, or but it's not round, it's not flat, and they come up with some other thing. Sure, the word flat does take people off guard. I wouldn't mind maybe one day changing it to biblical Earth or firmament Earth. Firmament Earth, Watertown, New York, or something like that. Start calling it firmament Earth. So, because we live under the firmament within the waters, all right? There's waters above and there's water deep below, and the firmament makes a little air pocket, and the dry land is where we live. There is no face of the, we're enclosed, Jonathan. There's no edge. That's a misconception. People think there's a edge of the earth that you could just fall off into abyss to. If space is an abyss and there's no and you float, you would just float. Like, there's no falling. You're within the firmament. Okay? We're sealed in. All right, we are sealed in under here. Okay. Yeah. So we're within it. Listen, you got water above, there's water below, and in the midst, God made a little firmament pocket, however it is now. Is it like a pipe? Is it like this shape or whatever? Is it like a crown or a heart shape? Whatever shape the firmament is, because I don't really know the true shape of the firmament, all right? But there's some kind of firmament, whether it's a dome like this or whether it's shaped like this or whether it might be like a heart shape. Who knows what the firmament looks like? I don't know. But it's all within water. And then in the midst is where he made the firmament, and the earth is the dry land where God receded the waters. So we live in a realm, and God's throne is above, and he looks down on us. So, so someone says donut earth. donut shape. So this, according to what I know, goes down. These lands point down like this, creating. So, like, I heard that this place goes down. You go down in its own place. So I've seen those theories too, but we're not on a ball spinning in space. So the best way Moses describes it is in chapter 1. That's a pretty good description of how he does it. But to sum it up, it's we got water above, water below, water to the right, water to the left, water everywhere, and in the middle of it, he made this little air gap with the firmament. And in the midst of all that is where he put the sun, moon, and stars, and the earth, and the people, and all the animals, and all the plants, and all the fishes of the sea. All right. So that's hugely important for people to know. People need to understand what Genesis chapter 1 is saying. Then on top of that, when you start to research that the government expeditions with the Navy, and then they have all their operations they did with blasting nukes or blasting missiles at the firmament, testing its height and strength. And then with Admiral Byrd testifying that he sailed 60,000 miles over 4 years around Antarctica and couldn't find an inlet. And same thing with Captain Cook, that he sailed 60,000 miles in a circle around Antarctica, the ring that holds our oceans in, and the firmament somewhere rests upon there. And, so there's so many sailors' accounts of the firmament, and this is all, it's all documented. This is all public record. And the whole thing is they sit there and lie to us. And so people say, why are they lying to us? Because the devil is in control of these people. That's why. And people, oh, it's the devil. You always say it's the devil. Well, it is. It either comes down to truth or darkness. That's it. Right? That's what it comes down to. It's either truth or darkness. Yeah, Operation Dominic is one of the operations with the military about an Operation High Jump, and Operation Fishbowl. All right, so these are actual operations that our military have done, and they tell you what they're doing. You got to look into what they're doing. All right, so yeah, there is no spinning ball Earth. As hard as people want to hold on to that concept. Welcome to 2020. How's your future? Guess what? Welcome to 2020. The Earth is flat. 2020. The Earth is flat. That's right, Watertown in the North Country, and everybody who watches my videos. The Earth is flat and motionless. Sorry, we're not going to Mars, and sorry, we're not going to the moon, because these are lights within the firmament. Okay? They're not a solid object you landed on. Sorry, but welcome to 2020. God's right above us. All right? God's right there. All right? So when you send your prayers off to the throne of God, he's right there. All right? So, I'm really sick of people in that I have no idea what I'm talking about, that I must be the craziest, insane, delusional person there is. When behold, I had nothing but the truth to tell you people. And I'm sick. I'm just sick of it. So you people have probably seen my rage when I go to city council. I'll pipe it up a little bit. I'll raise my voice. All right. I'll walk in power and authority. And the same thing Monday. Now, I'm going to try to bring my camera there, whether they let me or not, who knows. But the same thing. I'm going to stand for truth. It doesn't matter who the person is, to stand for truth. All right? And it's just crazy the amount of people that just want to do harm, whether it's financial, physical, or public or political. All right. So bring it on, I guess. They want to, they want to challenge the truth. I'm going to make you guys look bad. All right. You guys have no idea the Satan's lie of the spinning ball earth that you guys hang on to. So, for those 100,000 views, it's been a long road. It's been a long road for 100,000, and I've gotten the city of Watertown's attention. So, keep on chugging along. So the next big one is 1 million, right? That'd be like my next digit. That'd be the next digit. We just made 100,000. So to get that 7th digit, we need 1 million. So just keep working on it. We'll just keep on putting out content and coming up with new video ideas. But I have definitely started to wake people up. And right now they're grumpy. When you wake people up, they're grumpy, right? Right now, people are pretty grumpy with me. All right? People are really grumpy, and they're wondering, why is this guy telling us the earth is flat? All right? They're pretty grumpy people. So Jerry says, nobody wanted to aspire to be a flat earther, but if one looking for truth, it happens. That's true. I had no idea. And the only motivation for me to come to YouTube was to tell people the truth of creation. Well, because the truth of creation, I mean, that's a loaded question. That's a loaded statement, all right? It's just more than creation because it's about the creator and the whole unfolding story, okay? So, truth about creation is, once you start looking into it, it gets pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. And to know the truth shall set you free. And that's a good thing. All right. It is important. We're in the end times here, people. People, we are in the end times. And guess what? The earth is flat. Guess what? That's how astray. If you're a Christian and you think that you're right with God, and we're in the end times, the earth is flat and motionless, all right? God wants you to know that. And this is a dividing line here. If you reject creation, that ain't going to be good for you. All right? That's just the way it is. You want to make, first off, what does the Lord say about all the manner of names and all the mocking and all the stuff that people do to you when you're doing it in the Lord's name? Okay, what does the Lord say? It's as doing it to the Lord, okay? All right, for his sake. All right, so I got all these people that are doing this. It said, blessed is he, is what the Lord says. Blessed is he. I feel pretty blessed, all right? I definitely feel blessed. Definitely. That's what the Lord says. All right? And we're just going to keep fighting for the truth. And I've said it before on this channel, Flat Earth Watertown, New York is going to lead New York. I'm only in first gear. I put it off for a year after someone saying something to me. Then Sunday morning, God flat smacked me, and I've never looked back. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I remember feeling so equipped once I found out the truth. I felt like way above whatever darkness has been out here at play. All right. I felt the true power and authority of God knowing this information. I was like, whoa, this is one of the most powerful ways people. So that's what drives me to do my lives and do my videos. All right. Because I love letting the people know the truth. And to have 100,000 views, don't hit the snooze alarm, Watertown in the North Country. Don't hit that snooze alarm. I want you to wake up because that's God reaching out to you people. Listen, the fame of me has gone out to the people, whether now, and most people have an opinion about me. All right. So most people have an opinion, and now who knows which way it is, but okay. But the fame has gone out. The fame of what I'm doing, being the flat earth guy, has entered people's minds. And let me explain flat earth because that's important. That is tens and tens of thousands of seeds that have been planted. I have 100,000 views. I'm not, maybe 10,000, 20,000 different people have actually watched my videos. But there's probably at least 100,000 people that know, whether they watch my videos or not, at least have heard about me. That there's this guy in Watertown who literally believes the earth is flat and motionless. Yeah. Pretty awesome, isn't it? One of the most amazing things that God has revealed to me. I'm telling you, God gave me a wake-up call. And here's your wake-up call if you don't know the truth. So, that was for my haters. I got a lot of subscribers. I love you guys. All right. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that like button. So Jerry Streeter says, listen, he used to be into all that stuff. I did too. I had the big book with the pictures from the Hubble telescope that turned out to be CGI animation. It wasn't real. Had me believe it. I had all the BBC documentaries on it. The BBC did it. I thought amazing job, but it was all CGI animation. I had the globe. I had a globe sitting on my bookshelf. And I thought that was it. And I thought it was an awesome globe because it had the mountain ranges on it that you can run your hand over it and you can feel all the mountain ranges. I thought that was pretty cool, right? It looked antique. It had that nice brown and copper look to it. I used to have all that stuff. And I thought I was learning about what God made. I thought that's what God had made, all that stuff, right? God made up all those galaxies and galaxies out there, right? I used to think all that was what he made. But then it made a lot of questions too. Do you guys remember ever just thinking about it and just having questions about it, but you just don't bring them up? I went through that. I remember having so many questions about if there is that many planets and galaxies out there, and why wouldn't God be mentioning it in his word? So, and he doesn't. That makes us a lot more special than we think. The spinning ball makes us think that we're just spinning through the universe, waiting any moment to explode. Right? The sun's going to explode on the earth. It's going to envelop the whole earth. but they do it. Now, I'm not saying that the sun can't burn our Earth, because that's what it does a lot, but they say it's going to expand and envelop the spinning ball Earth. I mean, that's so ridiculous. You guys ever listen? Start listening. If you believe the globe, start listening to anything on the space and start to listen to what they actually have to say, and then look with your eyes to see if it's pretty plain. First off, why does the sun and moon clear star? Why do all those move? Then why is the North Star not moving? So if the Earth is, if Earth's spinning around the sun every year, right? Every year we spin around the sun, they say. Then why does the North Star stay in the same position every year? And then why wouldn't we have we would have every 6 months, our times would be off. All right. Our daylight and nighttime would be totally off from what the hour said if we were spinning around the sun like that, pointed at the North Star. Like, it doesn't make no sense that as you're spinning around the sun, the North Star, it's always on the North Star. It doesn't make no sense. All right. None of their theories make sense because it's all bull crap. And it is designed to get you to not believe in God. It's designed that way. It does matter. This is one of the most important, fundamental things that God's going to test you on. I'm telling you right now, this is a test to his people. God will test you on this whole thing here, this topic. All right. This is a dividing line, people. This is huge for the church. This is huge for the people who call upon the name of the Lord. Because that's showing us that God's word is right. There's a mass outpouring of the Holy Spirit to the people. There's a mass outpouring. Millions of people are coming to know creation. Millions of people are coming to know the true living God because of this topic. And this is the beginning stages. I missed it. According to my research, it started hitting the United States like as a fad in like 2000. Right? And there's a lot of people, I'm older than you. It has nothing to do with your age. It has everything to do with what the truth is. All right, Anna, see you later. But there's a reason why Donnie Lee is known throughout the land of the North Country. All right, there's a reason. All right, who is this guy? Well, I'm just somebody who has a relationship with the Lord. I speak to the Lord speaks to me. All right, and the Lord showed me something 3 years ago that you need to know, that everybody needs to know. And I'm not going to back down because I have the armies of heaven on my side. I have the armies of heaven on my side on this issue. So, Little Trees air fresheners are from Watertown, New York. Fun fact. So, yes, that's true. Everybody who has those little car Christmas trees in their car, they're made in Watertown. Now, that is not a shout out to that company at all, but Watertown is also known for having some guy, people. Now, I'm not the first one to know. There's millions of people that know. Millions of people who know the truth. Watertown or Jefferson County or the North Country area who is already connected in business, who's already connected, and they got, they can do things. They're movers and shakers. Stand up for the truth because you guys have the power. All right. You guys have the influence to stand up and tell people, wow, this is true. Eventually, somebody in that community, somebody in the business community is going to hear what God has to say. And then that's going to inspire them to use their resources to do something about it. Same thing that happened to me. I found out about it and I used my resources to do something about it. And I think I've done a pretty good job on a very, very, very small budget. But could you imagine somebody in the North Country in Watertown or Jefferson County that's already connected in business and known to come out and stand for the truth? That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Right? Because I'm using my resources to do what I can do. All right. I would love to have somebody in business wake up and then they work on putting it out there because that'd be cool. Because could you imagine if I had a budget? I've been running this on a $0 budget. I did have a few donations, but they all got shut down. But I mean, that's what I got to keep working for. 100,000 views is millions of views and millions of subscribers. I want it to be known, all the truth, because it's bigger than flat Earth. It goes way deeper. Earlier today we talked about Beirut and the explosion in Beirut. So how there's the 9/11 connection involved with that. But I just want to continue to be a voice. And I'm so amateur. As you can see, I have the painting skills of a child. But that's okay. A lot of you have the painting skills of a child too. All right. So you're right. So if anybody says I got the painting skills of a child, yeah, I do. All right. But things need to get out there more. All right. More coverage. All right. More politicians. More of me going to City Hall. All right. And like I said, I announced that I was going to run for city council next year. This issue isn't going to go away. This issue isn't going to go away at all. I will just continue to just stand up for the truth and see how things go. And so far, at 100,000 views, it's gone pretty good. The watching my channel from the first video to now, you could definitely see all the different things that I did. It's pretty cool, I think, looking back at how I started on a cell phone and then how I moved to a pro, and then I started going live, and then I started doing my different little street talk videos, and then I did the city hall, and I did parking lot ambush, and I did other little flag videos, turning flags upside down, taking a flag down. So Rhonda asked me, did my case get dismissed? So Rhonda, my case will be heard before a judge on Monday at 10 a.m. So I got another 2 days to go. So Monday, I will know more about what's going on. And hopefully we file for a dismissal. For those that don't know, I was arrested for taking down the gay pride flag. But I'm fully within my rights, and that's why we are filing for a dismissal. Yeah, so yeah, please pray for me that we do have it dismissed. So it's on Monday. It's on the court. I just got notified. 4 days before Monday. So I just got notified on Thursday about having court on Monday. So hopefully we go in there and they dismiss it because that's what the right thing is to do. There's no reason. I'm totally not guilty of criminal tampering. All right. They said that I have to, according to the law, that I have to cause a substantial inconvenience. It wasn't substantial. There is no substantial. And plus, a peaceful protest is, covered under the First Amendment. I had every right to do so. Did the mayor approve of your idea of the Christian for the Christian flag? I asked them to raise the flag of God's name written in Hebrew. That's different than the Christian flag. But I asked him that, but no, he did not. I could go in there and tell him that a road needs to be paved, and I guarantee the city would. If I started talking about a certain road that needed to be paved, I guarantee the city, on purpose, would stay away from that road for them to pave it. So whatever I bring up, they're going to be against already. I mean, that's what they're doing. It doesn't matter. I can go in there and tell them that water is good to drink, and they would tell me no. They're totally against me. Right. We'll find out, though. I talked to my lawyer yesterday on the phone, and he told me that the judge is probably going to yell at the district attorney because the district attorney has not responded to us yet. The district attorney has not responded. They had until Friday to do so. It never happened. So the district attorney missed their deadline to respond to our request. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for being a subscriber. You know, there's been a lot of people that I see in the chat here for a long time. All right. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I mean, I've been doing what I can in Watertown to get the word out. And I encourage you guys to do the same thing in your hometowns, in your home cities, and even if you live in the country, do your videos, start putting out videos. Now, there's all sorts of ways. Some, going live might not be for you, or putting your face out there might not be good for you. But you know what? Make a video where, you're not on it. There's definitely ways, and I found a free way to do it. YouTube. Oh, listen, I'm totally amateur on this YouTube stuff. I'm still have no idea how to hook up my different camera. So instead of going live from my webcam to go to like my GoPro or something live, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to share little boxes. Like if I wanted to share a video, I can put it right here or up here. Like I don't know how to do that, so. You need to get some of these truth channels to get exposure. You have a great message. People haven't found you. Yeah, I'm still small. You're right. I am a small channel. People haven't found me, and I do need help from the bigger channels. Now, I have been on bigger channels. Other channels have hosted me, so I want to thank them. Nathan Thompson, I've been on his channel. I was on TDC Radio. I've been on his channel. What other one? I was on Mikey Smith. I did Mikey Smith's channel. On other, I don't know. I would like to see if he could, put something out there for me, Bob. So, Bob, if you're listening, sometimes, who knows? Bob might be and put out Flat Earth, Watertown, New York, or So if you can share what I'm doing here in Watertown, because I'm trying to do the real thing here. All right. I'm really trying to like make sure that they're not going to teach our kids, all right, what's going on here. All right. I'm not backing down. I'm going to hold the city, the county, and the state responsible for what is going on. I'm going to hold them responsible. All right. And that's what I'm doing. I'll continue to go, I'll continue to fight to do this. What I got to do. Is it controversial? Yeah. I make the news all the time. All right. Making the news all sick of it. I'm just sick of all these lies that's going on. But I'm just a town nut job, right? Well, don't forget, I'm a veteran of the United States Navy, and they don't give secret clearances to nut jobs. All right. There's a process. They don't let nut jobs serve in the military, do they? No. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess they would. I guess you could argue they could, but the kind of nut job that I'm uneducated and I have no idea, like that type of nut job, like I'm an idiot. They don't let idiots. First off, in the Navy, you got to score pretty high in the ASVAB to get in the Navy, and on top of that, you know, with all the schooling and training that I had, they don't just let idiots here, bro. I hate it. I hate when people be talking about that. So Gypsy Road, Brian Stavely, True Sticker 69, Rose 777, Airborne Saint, you need to get out there. So I am subscribed to all but one of those people. Gypsy Road, I don't know who that is, but Brian Stavely, True Sticker 69, Rose 777, Airborne Saint. I'm already subscribed to these guys. So if you guys can, if anybody knows these people, let them know. Like, one of my subscribers reached out to Nathan Thompson when he was in Texas to let them know about me. So when Nathan Thompson went to Texas, one of my subscribers said, "Hey, you should, talk to this guy, Donnie. He's in Watertown. Check out what he's been up to." And that's how Nathan, because one of my subscribers helped me out and gave me a shout out face to face when they seen him. So that was really nice of him. Of her, not him. It was really nice of her to do that for me. Check out Gypsy Road. He would definitely have you on, right? Yeah, so I mean, yeah, you're right. I should still do other channels and get exposure that I've been on. So if you want to see what other channels that I've been on there that make fun of me, a couple videos on me making fun of me. So he makes fun of all the flat earthers, but so Everett Anderson, he's been making fun of me. Donnie Lee, Donnie Lee at Flat Earth, Watertown, New York. So that's who I am. They could always hit me up in the comments section. Let me know up from there. Cool. Yeah, so if you guys can, look, he's trying to help me out, trying to get me on another channel there. That's really cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's good. It's all about coming connections. Going on this other channel and talking with people, letting people know what you're doing. Just think about it. The flat Earth community needs to know this. All right. And we all need to come there, and we can all come together here in Watertown and get it done. And not only that, we can all come together and get it done in your city or in your town. And need. All right. And guess what? Yeah, politics is dirty. I was never political. I never got into politics. I never voted. I never did none of that until I didn't get interested in politics until I was like, wait a second, I gotta make a change. I gotta make a real change in how things are actually written in the policies and the laws. That's where I gotta go. And that's what I'm doing. Now, I ran into a brick wall, but just like the walls of Jericho, eventually, it's all gonna, outside chipping away at it. And the 100,000 views is a leak. All right. I just created a leak in the dam. All right. We got a small leak. All right. And I'm slowly chipping away at that. Eventually, it's going to bust through and let all that water out. And the 100,000 views, that's that slow leak that's been spraying out of the dam. All right. So get ready, people. I mean, it's good. What's going on now is pretty crazy. The world got the COVID situation going on. People are freaking out about all this new policy. So Brother Sanchez is flat. He has a large channel with Collins. Cool. Yeah, I'll check all these people out. I mean, pretty much Brian Sanchez. Don't know who that is. And then Gypsy Road. The other ones I am subscribed to. I'm subscribed to over 1,000 people. I subscribe to more people than I have subscribers to me. Because there's a lot of haters that I subscribe to too. So if you made a bad comment at all in my comment sections, I'm just going to let you know I've gone over your channel. And if you put out videos, usually I'll hit that subscribe button and I'll follow you. I'll watch what you're doing. But I check out everybody new who comments. I check out your channel. So wow, 100,000 views, everybody. I have 100,000 views total. You know, I can't wait till one video has 100,000 views, right? That'd be really nice, right? To have one video, you know, to have one video make 100,000 views. That'd be really nice. So we'll just keep on keeping on. So little old Watertown is starting to make a noise, you could say. A noise, a buzz. There's a buzz going on in Watertown about the flat earth guy. All right. So if you guys want, look into it, you know, verify what I'm telling you, or you can just call me names. It doesn't matter. All right. Because Nana boo boo, stick your head in doo doo. I know the earth is flat and you don't. That's what I have to say to my haters. Nana boo boo, stick your head in doo doo. I know the earth is flat and you don't. All right. So Ron just laughing. So everybody, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it, and look forward to my next video. And I got court on Monday, and we'll see how that goes.